Hey everyone, welcome back to our series where we're untangling the big debate between creationism and evolution. Today, we've got a really interesting topic: why some things in nature are so complex, they seem like they couldn't have evolved step by step. This is a concept known as irreducible complexity. Let's break it down with some examples and questions that even those of us who aren't science buffs can grasp. First off, imagine trying to build a watch. If you remove a single gear, the watch stops working. Some parts of nature are like that watch. Take away one piece, and the whole system falls apart. How did these complex systems evolve if they need all their parts to work? Charles Darwin, the father of evolution theory, once said something that really gets to the heart of today's topic. He mentioned that if there was a complex organ that couldn't have been formed by many small changes over time, then his whole theory would be in trouble. The key point here is about small changes. Each tiny tweak in an animal or plant had to give it some sort of survival boost, or else, why would it stick around? Now, let's talk about bats and their incredible ability to see with sound, called echolocation. Bats send out sound waves that bounce back when they hit something, like a bug or a wall. This helps them fly in the dark and catch their dinner. But imagine if bats only had part of this system developed. If they could send out sounds but couldn't understand the echoes, they'd be no better off. How did such a precise system evolve piece by piece? Another head-scratcher is the eye, which Darwin himself found perplexing. The eye is so complex and works so perfectly that it's hard to imagine it developing through random changes. Yet some scientists like Richard Dawkins argue that if you take it step by step over a long enough time, even something as complex as the eye could evolve. Some changes in evolution seem to require a bunch of things to happen all at once. For example, for a giraffe to have a long neck, it also needed a special heart and blood vessels to pump blood all the way up to its brain. If these changes didn't happen together, a long-necked giraffe wouldn't survive. How do you get from A to B if you need A and B to change at the same time? We also see examples in the fossil record that puzzle scientists. Like, how did the first animals to crawl onto land manage it when their bodies were adapted to living in water? It's not like they could practice walking on land without lungs or legs. And let's not forget about us, humans. Our ancestors somehow ended up walking on two legs, losing their body hair and developing big brains. Each of these changes brought its own challenges and didn't necessarily make survival easier at every step. In essence, while evolution explains a lot about how life changes over time, there are still mysteries and debates about how the most complex parts of nature came to be. It's like a big puzzle where we're still looking for some of the pieces. That's it for today. I hope this episode helps make the concept of irreducible complexity a bit clearer. It's okay to have questions. That's how we learn and grow in our understanding of the world. Stay tuned for our next episode where we'll dive into more fascinating topics. See you then.